Hey Aries, thank you so much for coming to your May love reading. This love reading should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, welcome. It could be your situation or your partner's. It kind of just depends. There will be an extended at the end of the video. That's where we're going to go over how does your partner feel about you romantically? What is their perception of the relationship? Which I actually like because what I've been noticing when I ask that question, their perception of the relationship and the other person's perception of the relationship usually is different. So it's kind of interesting. I'm also going to ask how do they want to move forward with you, obstacles, their next actions, advice, and then the outcome. Pretty dope reading. The link to that will be in the comment section below. If this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. And with that being said, let's hop into your reading. Okay, what's overall energy for love and romance? Overall energy for love and romance for Aries. Okay, you have the Fool. What is, some of you are definitely dealing with a Pisces, or maybe you're like an Aries, Pisces cusp, or even an Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, or even another Aries. Okay, that's the overall energy. Who are they currently dealing with romantically? Who is Aries dealing with romantically right now in May? Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay, how does Aries feel about this person? How does Aries feel about their person romantically? Nine of Cups. You know, Aries, you're like over there like, listen, I like this motherfucker. I'm hiding how much I like this person. Okay, sorry. All right, what is the current situation romantically between these two? Aries and their person of interest romantically. Four of Cups, Cancer Moon. What's the best potential outcome here for Aries and their person of interest? What's the best potential outcome here for Aries and their person of interest romantically? Romantic feelings. Yes. So, I just want to say this, Aries. I feel like this month, for some reason, heats up pretty fucking quick. I just want to say that. I feel like there's a couple of things. One, I do think that there is a separation coming up. I don't know if that's between you and your person, or your person and somebody else, or you losing your other party. Like, that's a possibility. There's going to be somebody in the comment that's like, we're both in love with each other and nothing's wrong and we're fantastic. Then why the hell why are you on a tarot reading then? If it's all good. See, this is what happens when I get in Aries readings. Then I take on your energy like that feisty shit, and I don't even think it's an Aries that said it. I think it was like, fuck, a Leo or a Gemini or somebody. Anyways, there is something here about having a conversation, a heart-to-heart conversation. And I just want to say this. There is some type of separation that comes about. However, I feel like this separation, whatever that may be, and it can be separation from, you know, an energy of not believing something can work. It can actually mean a physical separation. However, whatever this does for you, Aries, I feel like you're feeling like things are going up, right? Like whatever obstacles that you had in the past, those are now going away. And I feel like you're really starting to get to understand or really learn how this person thinks. Also, too, this is a new phase of your relationship. And I do feel like for some of you guys, you're preparing for actually physically seeing this person or meeting this person, especially if they're at a distance. But it's interesting, too, because even if your person isn't necessarily expressing how they feel, saying that because the moon card's here, or just because they're not expressing what they're letting go of, like they're not vocalizing that to you, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. That's what they want me to say to you. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead. So what's the overall energy here for love and romance for Aries? Overall energy. Overall energy. Okay. You have heart with a key with the runner. That makes sense to me, to be honest. So the overall situation is, one, there is some type of chance, there is some type of new beginning here. And I feel like for you, it is a brand new journey. It is something new. I feel like this is something that either you've been chasing for a long time, trying to lock down, or somebody's been chasing you. Either way, this is a beautiful month because I feel like you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. There's a lot of conversation and a lot of emotional exchange going on. And I feel like there's something bigger being manifested here for these two aspects, especially with the Magician. What, can you give me more information on their current energy? Eight of Wands. Something is moving quickly, okay? Very, very, very quickly. There's conversations, I feel like about emotions, which is interesting, but I also feel like there is physical movement. Here's Sag right here, right? Eight of Wands, that's Mercury in Sag. There's communication about what they're looking forward to. Also too, it's an energy of feeling like, okay, shit can work out, right? Looking forward, being remotely optimistic. Understanding that there is a larger, I feel like, expansion going on, and I feel like that's why you have the Fool here, because it's almost like the Fool doesn't have any limitations. And I feel like for you this month, you don't have any limitations here. Yeah. It's also being very stimulated by what's coming. Like some people are working out, some people are like getting ready. Like, I don't know how else to explain that. What's being communicated here with this Eight of Wands, or what do you want me to tell Aries as far as their overall energy with this Eight of Wands? Two of Cups. Hello. Hello. Can I come in? Knock, knock, knock. It's me. As my kids would say, it's me, Mario. You guys are like, what the fuck is wrong with her? It's like 5 o'clock here in California, 5 a.m. So bear with me. I've not fully got my bearings. But I want to say this. Communication is about the Two of Cups. That's about a partnership, right? That's about a loving, caring offer. That's about a level of stability, finally, emotionally, okay? Cancers love stability because this is Cancer Venus. It's really about having a commitment. I feel like there's conversations, and I feel like things are moving to a place this month into early June where there's a partnership here that's locked down. Because somebody's paying attention to your feelings, Aries, and they understand that in order for you to be cool or not freak out or not, go cold or go quiet, they understand that they have to give you a place where you feel safe and secure in the relationship. And that if something is too rationalized right now, it's like it's a turnoff because you're in a very loving state. And I think that this person also understands that there's something here about communicating the attachment, because somebody's worried about being left high and dry here. But there's also a level of possessiveness. I like it. The Devil's here with the Nine of Pentacles. I know people don't like the Devil. However, I just think that that's a very strong attachment. Whether it's negative or positive, that is an attachment that's very fucking hard to break. Okay. One card here for their overall energy for Aries person of interest. Okay, the Dragonfly. Here's the thing about your person. This person is very lighthearted. And I think that you're going to start finding out things about them, or things are going to be coming to light where you're going to understand why they do the things that they do. I also feel like there's something here that's changing with them, and there's a level of healing. But I do feel like there's some type of clarity or truth that's revealed. It can be about another person, like them, like, you know, maybe knowing that there's another person looking over your shoulder, but I feel like that's changing. Why are you showing me the Queen of Pentacles? Why are you showing me the Queen of Pentacles here for this person's energy? For Aries, their person of interest, why is their energy the Queen of Pentacles? Why? With the Two of Wands, this person is very stable. This person is very comfortable. This person is very put together. Like, your person, let me tell you, they're sitting pretty in their head, right? However, it's interesting because it's also the Two of Wands. So I feel like this person understands, right, strategically, right? Because if this is Capricorn or Cancer, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, Cancer Venus, if this person, let's say for instance, has that Capricorn energy, Capricorn is very focused on what they want, right? There's a very controlled approach with how things are going, and they're setting themselves up for success. It's a very low-key, determined energy. That's how I feel when it comes to Capricorn. I just feel like, too, with the Two of Wands here, that's Mars and Aries. It's like there's a heavy attachment physically to this person. I feel like this person has caused you a level of pain, though, in the past that you've been kind of stuck on. Can you give me more information about Aries' person of interest romantically? Ace of Wands. For some of you guys, this is a highly sexual relationship. This is one that I feel like you've really tried to make work. Like, I feel like you're the one that's been putting in all the energy on trying to make it work with this person, Aries. And now you're at a place where it's just like, I'm just not going to say anything. This person has to, you know, this person now has to take the lead. But it's interesting. If you guys are dealing with a Sag, I feel like this person is asking for a level of patience. There's something here about being patient, because you have strength here with the Five of Wands. That's Leo energy. But this Five of Wands, what is that? Like Saturn and Leo. So it's funny that you have this heavy Leo energy. It's like this person wants you to be patient, very patient with them. Because I feel like they're fighting, like there's something that they're fighting for right now. Whether that's with somebody that they're with, this could be a work financial thing, this can be physically moving, but there's something here that this person is going through that I don't think that you necessarily see. Why is the Five of Wands here? Because of the Four of Wands. It's like they're fighting, and in the Four of Wands, that's Venus and Aries, but they're fighting in order to have like a level of stability with you. Look, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers with the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Gemini or another Aries or a Cancer or even a Taurus. Finally, there's an offer coming that somebody's been waiting for. When there's been a lack thereof, right? With something that you've put a lot of attention and action into. It's like, here's this last pentacle to bring it to this Eight of Pentacles, right? 7 + 1 is 8. And 8 is all about finally having a grounded relationship, I feel like, or something that's very stable, right? It's the infinity sign. It's something that flows. How would Aries feel about the 4 of Wands here? Look, 6 of Cups. See, that's how I know it's your ass. Scorpio. It's something, Aries, you've been in your head about. This person is fighting something else, I feel like, that you don't see. You may have an inkling about, but you don't necessarily physically see it, or they're not physically saying it or communicating that, but this person is really fighting to be with you or to try to have a certain life with you. That can mean either they're working on their finances because financially they're not sound, and this person understands that dealing with an Aries, like, you have to have your shit together. Even though, I'm telling you, Aries, that's like that one sign, like, you guys are the bomb. You guys usually have your shit together. You guys are go-getters. You guys are out here, like, doing your thing. And I feel like for your partner coming in, that's very intimidating because you're dealing with the Emperor. You're not dealing with a king, a queen, a page. You're dealing with the Emperor. And that is a very intense energy. And this person understands that they can't approach you as a knight. They can't approach you as a page. They have to approach you as the Empress or as an Emperor, right? Because then it will flip. Hopefully this shit makes sense. But I do like it. Okay. How you feel about them is the 9 of Cups. Here's the thing. It's weird when I see this. It's almost like I feel like I'm you guys. 3 of Pentacles, Judgment. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands. Here's the thing about this situation. This situation is emotionally fulfilling for you. Even as much as this person drives you fucking crazy because they can't make up their mind or they're not moving fast enough for you, it's taken too fucking long for them to get their shit together or make things right. For you, there's still a level of satisfaction here, like you're with the person you're supposed to be with. 9 of Cups, that's Jupiter and Pisces. That's also understanding that this person, even with you, they're very giving and tender and devoted and compassionate. And I feel like that's what ultimately attracted you to them. I also feel like, too, you believe that there is and I feel like they do too, even if they've not admitted it, they get the fact that there's a reason you guys are so interlinked with one another. It's because of a higher power or a higher reason. Like, there's something here about, like, they understand, and you understand that there is a sacrifice here that has to be made. However, when that personal sacrifice is made, things change very quickly. And how you feel about them, 3 of Pentacles, Judgment, there's Mars and Capricorn. You know, it's like for you, it can work, but you have to put a level of work in. And almost it's like, let's just start the process. Let's see one another. Let's see what this looks like. It's trying to, like, change the course of things and make things go in a more faster process. And it's about ending, like, whatever type of third-party situation, and being very clear, I feel like, on what they want. I'm gonna be honest, though. You got the devil here. So that looks like some, like, freak nasty sex. I'm not gonna lie. Or, I mean, it can just be an attachment for those of you guys that are prude and don't want me to say that. But I feel like this is a very sexual connection. I feel like there's conversations here. It can't even pertain to sex or when am I going to see you or physically seeing you. There's something here about this. And also expansion. Something here about expansion. That's coming in heavy, right? There's a lot of Jupiter energy, a lot of Sag energy. It's about expansion. It's about oneness. It's about really enjoying each other. And it's funny because for you, that's how you feel about them. Even if there is a competition, for you, it's just like, okay, well, I'm just going to make sure I play my cards right. So at the end of the day, the other person, if there is another person, for some of you guys, that person gets cut out. Okay. Situation, 4 cups. Obviously, right now, things are not moving as quickly, and I just think it's not enough for either of you, especially if there is this very large pool to be with one another. You have the 7 of Wands reversed with the 6 of Swords. It's almost like somebody's really going to have to let their guard down and have a very honest conversation on what they want, what their expectations are, what your expectations are, what makes you happy, what needs to be offered, how do we have forward movement, what does this situation look like, can this work? Like, there's something here about really removing yourself from a situation of being defensive and coming to a place where it's very logical, but it's like, can we make this work? Look, 8 of Pentacles. And I feel like for you guys, there's Virgo. I definitely feel like there is something here that can work. However, whatever is being offered here isn't enough, either by your partner or you. Somebody, like, the energy is like, even though you're working on it, it still feels like it's not enough. Why? Because I think somebody wants to see somebody, and somebody needs to walk away from something, either physically move or leave it behind. And end a certain chapter, I feel like. Yeah, because honestly, Aries, like, I feel like you're tired of being hurt. You're tired of feeling stuck, okay? And feeling like you're not in control. I feel like for you, you're ready to end this back and forth, like, thinking of fuckery and being stressed. And, like, I don't know, that Libra moon energy, that's tough. That's going back and forth constantly on what you should do, right? 2 of Swords. It's like ending the, do I need a relationship? Should I have a partnership? Can I really get along with them? You know, it's this back and forth. It's weird. It's like trying to figure out, like, if this is the best situation or if you should just say fuck it and move on. However, what's being hidden here is there's a lot of happiness, even underneath everything, but somebody's holding on to that, which is kind of crazy. But I do feel like with the 6 of Swords here, somebody's going to say something, okay? And obviously something's said because we have romantic feelings. Now, I'm going to end it here, and then we're going to go over this as well as how do they feel about you, their perception of you, how they want to move forward with you, what are the obstacles and blocks between the two of you, their actions, your advice, and the outcome. So if you want, please feel free to click on the link in the comment section below. It will take you straight to Vimeo. For those of you guys that this has brought enough clarity, I love you, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.